Passion. Passion is described as a strong and uncontrollable emotion, an intense, driving, and overmastering feeling or conviction. Allow me to use it in a sentence by quoting Busta Rhymes. Fortune, power, fame, passion for this shit, you need to go. Get you some. You can be passionate about a lot of things. You can be passionate about health and wellness, helping underserved communities, and even business. Passion is a word that we all know very well, but I'm here to tell you today that passion is bullshit. 7 years ago, I took the biggest risk of my life after feeling weighed down by discouragement. This discouragement came from people I love most, friends and family telling me I would never make it, and for years I was afraid of taking that leap and ultimately placed myself in a dark and deep depression, and I didn't know how to get out of it. Eventually, I did what was in my heart. I quit my comfortable job to pursue a life of helping others. And then I decided to move into entrepreneurship. That safety net was ripped out from under me. My parents were left confused. My emotional support from friends was gone. Everything was now up to me. But that wasn't until I met some of the most brave, most inspiring, and hardworking individuals I am proud to associate myself with. Because 7 years later, I stand here before you, a proud business owner with a growing team of 37 people. I'd like to use this speech as a vehicle to educate others about the not so glamorous but incredibly rewarding life of an entrepreneur. When you first start a business, you essentially begin with zero. That's you. On the left, you have nothing. It's pretty inspiring, right? But in the first year or so of business, your spirits are high. But there will be a point where you will experience a plateau. And on these days of plateauing, you'll be left with thousands of different emotions. Thoughts like, it's working, or, oh crap, no it's not, we're going bankrupt. And then, wait, all right, we're good. And so when you see this chart, you're probably assuming this is a weekly graph. No, this is my thoughts every 10 minutes of every day that I'm working. And so running your own business is incredibly hard. Your mental psyche is pushed to the absolute limit, and there are days where you just want to quit, and there are even days where you even question the reason you started in the first place. So within this plateau, can you identify how passion will help you go from here to there? Can you identify how passion is going to help you pay your bills when you can? Where's the passion when you have to miss an important life event? Or when you follow or when a fellow team member is up for a raise, but you need to pay them before you pay yourself? From my perspective, passion, although important in the beginning of your journey, will only get you to that plateau. But what will always be there to guide you during the darkest of days is your purpose. During my entrepreneurial journey, we were called many things, and we had many ideas out of passion. Ideas like an SEO automation service and even a texting app for lonely people, and that is a 100% true story. Now, none of the ideas or past businesses worked as well as we do now. And in fact, I can pinpoint the exact day it all came together. The day was October 20th, 2017, when we were asked personal questions by the press that challenged us to think about our why. And the next day, we launched a service with the core mission to help those who help others. So who are we? We are an on-demand graphic design service called PENJI. We are currently based in Camden, New Jersey with thousands of customers who trust us worldwide as their main resource for graphic design. We have initiatives that help nonprofits in Philadelphia and Camden called PENJI Unlimited, and a new initiative to help startups called Startup Unlimited coming in later 2019. The PENJI story is still growing. We aren't an overnight success, and it took us 7 years to figure it out. We are told by so many people and motivational speakers to follow your passion, but I want to challenge you for you to find and follow your purpose instead. My purpose goes beyond our company. It lives inside of those in that last slide. It lives inside of those who trust PENJI. It lives inside of those who promote diversity and challenge others to be more inclusive. With those who have read our press mentions, and even fellow team members who now feel comfortable enough to buy their first home. I don't need passion to take me where I want to go, and I don't need passion to convince me of my purpose. Passion will only take us so far, but purpose is the why that drives you to make everything possible. My name is Johnathan. Thank you.